man is a product of how he or she thinks. The way you think will determine how far you go. If your mind is not renewed, your life will never have any positive impact on earth. Bible somehow said in Romans 12 verse 2, said, don't be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. If you want to make impact in life, you must shift, have a paradigm shift in your way of thinking. No conventional man can make an impact in life. That's mathematics, and that's life-matics. Mathematics is what you learn in school. Life-matics is what you meet in reality of life. When you meet challenges of life, your brain has to work. Your mind has to go into action. Every man of impact does not rely on what he was taught in school. Your mind has to be transformed, renewed mind, and then that transformed mind will go to work. Now listen. In 1904, it was said that no metal can fly to the skies. The Wright brothers, their father, who was a bishop and an engineer, was in that council of engineers in Edinburgh, and said they can't fly any metal into the air. But barely 6 years after, the Wright brothers disproved that theory by taking the first metal into the air. They were off and they refused to think like others. Everywhere you have seen civilization move from one level to another is men who have refused to accept what people say cannot be done. There's one thing I want you to do. Never tie yourself to tradition. Tradition is a belief system that refuses to accept development. There are people now who are right where you are and say, no, you can't prosper in Nigeria. You can't prosper in Africa. Places don't make people. It's people that make places. If you want to be a good thinker, rub your mind with people who are thinkers. If you stay around somebody who is not traveling at the airport, you may miss your flight. He that walketh with the wise shall be wise. That's what the Bible says. So stay around people who are thinkers. Before you know it, you begin to reason like them. You know, you can't be an eagle and hang around a vulture. They look alike, but they don't behave alike. If you want to be an eagle, then stay with the eagles. Information is very powerful. What gets into your mind will affect you negatively or positively. Daniel in the Bible said, I that understood my books. If, for instance, I want to be a great architect, I have to look for a book of a great architect. And nobody can lead in any field except you're a reader. You can never be a leader until you're a reader. Reading is not, we read to write exams and to pass exams. We don't read to develop our mind. You can never have a transformed mind except you're a reader. Anything that gets into your mind has a way of affecting your life. So pick materials that will push your mental capacity to a new level. And then there and then you see yourself moving towards that area where your mind has been transformed to. If, for instance, now I'm a pastor. Let me give you a practical example. I'm a pastor. The church I pastor will never grow beyond the capacity of my mind. So if the church is not growing, then I am not growing. If your business is not growing, you are not growing. It is not money that brings growth. It's the mind that is transformed that brings growth. You can't have a mind of 2x4 and you're expecting a result of 16x20. But if you have a 16x20 mindset and they give you an organization at 2x4, you will take it to 60x20 because your mind is already developed. But if you give a man with 2x4 to man an organization of 16x20, he will bring the organization down. So that's why you see some people get into a place and the system nosedives because their mind has not been transformed to meet the challenges that they have been asked to oversee.